Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 2 of the Duramax update, and it's a beautiful day. Wanted to start out the day with a little bit of a funny intro to this video because, as you guys know from part 1 of this video, the truck was all cleaned up and prepped and ready to go and everything. And then my girlfriend yesterday was like, you know what, I want to go on an off-roading date. They're so ugly. And who's gonna say no to that? It wasn't like deep mud or anything, but there was obviously some dirt here and there. So this is now the state of my truck. It is incredibly filthy. This truck, again, is supposed to be 100% clean. Troy Sowers is gonna come over here and he's gonna help me clean the truck and get it prepped up for tonight. So we are just waiting on him, but I wanted to show you guys, from time to time, I do actually take my pavement princess off-road and get her a little dirty. And while I wait for that wonderful man, Troy Sowers, I decided that I was gonna go ahead and take this off, use my little fishing wire that I have here, fishing line, not fishing wire. I should have taken this off when I got the car wrapped. That was a major misstep in judgment on my part. I forgot to do it, and I forgot to tell Shane to do it, so he assumed I wanted this to be left on, so he ended up wrapping around it. But this has pissed me off since I got the car wrapped way back then. Now it doesn't matter so much because the wrap's gonna be coming off soon, but either way, I don't like the Corvette lettering. I think the back looks much cleaner when this is off and you just have the flag emblem. So since I'm bored and waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and do this in the meantime. Darling, getting off the rest of this adhesive might take a little bit longer, unless of course I do this. All right, so it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. If anybody wants these, send me a message on Instagram. I'll post a picture and I'll send them out to you. All right, so update. I am jumping around all over the place. I've been working on the Corvette, been working on the truck. I got the badges on the tailgate off, the Silverado badge and the Chevrolet badge. I got the side moldings on this side off, got the 2500 HD on this side off. So all the badges are now off. Obviously, again, got to work on the adhesive, but Troy's gonna help me out with that. And I think the best course of action is to go to the car wash and use the good pressure hose to spray this thing down, get it pretty clean. Then Troy and I will have a much easier canvas with which to work when he gets here. See, this side looks so clean and so nice. Look at that, absolute garbage. Finished product about 30 minutes later. Truck looks pretty good. Got some things that I gotta fix now. This came off when I was pressure washing. That happens from time to time, so I'll obviously have to sand that down a little bit, repaint it, and re-undercoat it before it goes into the shop. Looks pretty good. Otherwise, this side is just looking so clean. Truck is looking good. I was hoping that more of this would like fly off during the washing, but no dice. And then again here on the other side, looking pretty good actually. You know, cleaned up pretty well. Get some rubbing compound on there. That'll clean up really nice. And then this side will be looking clean as well. And it will be ready for the big modification. But anyway, now we're gonna head back home because Troy should be there by now. turbo spool. Update for you guys. This was a complete bitch as I said it was going to be, and it absolutely was, but finally the adhesive is off of the sides and the side is looking very clean. Got it all cleaned up, every little remnant off. This is now perfectly smooth and prepped for the next step, but it's looking really, really good. I love the no emblem look, honestly. Yeah, what's up, dude? That man over there buying a C8 Z06 eventually. So we are in a C8 Z06, a very impromptu video here. I'm just hand holding my GoPro, but my neighbor Sweeney, who lives literally right there, is gonna buy one of these and trade in his Golf R.
About time.
Now this is, of course, the LS7, naturally aspirated 7-liter V8, 505 horsepower, I believe 500 pound-feet of torque as well. And this car has a Corsa exhaust system installed. You're like, Nick's all like, I do this shit like on a regular basis. This is like, you haven't driven a rear-wheel drive car in a long time.
Not a long time. Very
with
long.
And never with this much power, so.
The M3, and it's not necessarily the horsepower, it's the torque.
Yeah.
The M3, the torque never kicked in until really, really high.
Yep.
So you could never really lose the ass.
That noise. So you've been driving this car around for a while. What are your honest opinions? Things you like, anything you don't like?
What I don't like is the fact that the interior is a big step down from what I'm used to, but that's nothing in comparison to the power and the torque. It just, you don't buy this car for the interior. And people have said it 100,000 times. You don't buy a C8 Z06 to get in and say, wow, what a luxury machine.
Yeah.
So, like you said, the power is amazing, but it's way more than I thought it would be, which is awesome because maybe I won't have to mod it right away.
No, I don't think you will.
There's no way. Maybe I can finally keep up, you know, whenever we go to Mexico on Sundays.
Well, you were with us all on Sunday, that day where we were definitely not in the United States, and I was definitely not driving. And we were all doing those runs, and I know that you were just wishing you had something that could pull with us, and I don't blame you. I mean, you guys know I drive a Z06 and I love Corvettes. Obviously, I really want him to get this. And I'll tell you one thing, even though, you know, I have a C7 Z06, I will be jealous of you with the LS7. That engine is so great, and you know, forced induction is great, and the car is super fast and powerful, but this NA 7-liter it's something special. You know, it really is a special engine. So I will definitely be jealous of you in that respect. You gotta be careful with these because they're plastic. A rare shot of the engine bay of my Duramax. Intake, turbo inlet manifold, EGR delete is this thing here, and obviously my big ass turbo. You're 2 hours late, Troy.
Hi.
Troy, you're 2 hours late.
Is that clean?
Troy, you're making me look like a fucking asshole. All throughout the video, I'm like, Troy will be here shortly. Troy will be here shortly. 2 hours later.
Well, I'm here. I showed up. Could have been worse.
right, with the help of Troy and some of his detailing stuff and basically just an extra pair of hands with a microfiber, the tailgate is now done, side is now done. Been working on this thing for fucking ever, but now we are finally ready to go. Troy, how do you feel?
That was exhausting.
That was the hardest 20 minutes of our lives. You ready to go, Troy? So you join us here. We are about to go to Shane's shop to drop off and say goodbye to the Duramax. And if we're at Shane's shop, you probably know what's gonna happen, but let's go ahead and just cut to us being there because I don't feel like filming any of the drive while I'm trying to drive. All right, so we're here at Shane's shop. The trip up here was good. Although, Troy, did you see those bugs that we hit at one point? Dude, my entire front end, which was clean, you can't see anything. Yo, Troy, can you bring your phone flashlight over here? This was horrible.
I thought it was rain, so I
Dude,
put my
I know.
I closed my moonroof.
Look at
like,
this.
Yes.
What the hell are these things, dude?
Mayflies or something. Mayfly from the river, probably.
My truck was literally perfectly clean before we started over here, and
Yeah, they're mayflies.
I hit a spot, and it was just like my entire windshield went dark. All right, buddy. In Troy's Infinity. God, the lighting in the dark for the GoPro is awful. But this is probably where we're gonna end the vlog for today anyway. I got my headphones on because they're always in the truck for when I go to the gym. But truck is over there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see anything at all, probably not. But it's getting dropped off, and of course we are at Shane's shop, so it's gonna be wrapped. But what it's gonna be wrapped, I'm gonna keep a secret just so there's at least some suspense here. But regardless, I think it's gonna be really cool, and I think that people are really gonna love it. It's not nearly as crazy as the Z06, I can tell you that. So don't expect anything like too absolutely silly and ridiculous. But nonetheless, it's gonna look good. Troy, what do you think, buddy?
I know what it's gonna be, and it's gonna look pretty badass.
Yeah, it's gonna look badass for sure. And there's a lot of like the main wrap isn't like that crazy. I mean, it's gonna look great, but there's a lot of cool little details that we're doing that's really gonna draw it all together. So I also have to give a big thank you to Troy over here, Troy Sowers. I'll put his channel in the description because a lot of you know about Troy already, but if you haven't subscribed, do so now, because what is it that we're getting, that we have to fly somewhere, Troy and I, in order to pick up something.
We're not gonna say yet, but something. So we're gonna leave that all a mystery, but hopefully in the next couple of days we'll have some more details.
And what we're picking up is, you guessed it, a vehicle. So
yeah.
But either way, it's going to be fun. So definitely check out Troy's channel and sub if you haven't already. That's going to be extremely exciting. We're going to be taking a trip here shortly to pick something up. Not going to say what it is, but it's going to be great. And definitely want everyone to join us for that experience. So,
oh yeah.
As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.